Hey, folks, fellow friends, subscribers, anglers, creators, YouTubers. What's going on? Welcome back into the channel. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Let's just make sure everything's okay. That camera looks like it is off something fierce, but I guess it's not. It's 12 o'clock. We are just getting started out here. Make sure I get this battery charger. Well, tell you what, I'm going to leave that on my other phone. Who do we have in? Zion, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? First in. Nothing much. We're just about ready to get our first cast out. And let's see. Zion says, howdy y'all. Up with Zion. Yep, first like. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. We also have Zion says, howdy Mike. And Princess, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Let me get these rods out. Dang it. Yeah, I got the rods sitting here. Let me get them out. I mean, this is a fishing channel, right? Yeah, that cast kind of sucked. Let me redo that. We do have corn today, and I'm going to be casting night crawlers on one rod and corn on the other. That is better. And I even broke out some of my my catfishing gear. Yeah, this is my better bait caster. I don't break her out often. That one's set. Yeah, this current's acting a little bit of a nuisance today. We got a barge right upriver, just kind of sitting there, so it's kind of playing havoc with the back currents. She's going ee, like this. But those rods look pretty good. All right, let's check out the chat. Get all my stuff here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. I'll try to keep that down. I think that's getting irritating. I get kind of irritating to myself. My coffee went cold. Oh well. Obviously, you guys just tuning in. Let's see, Zion says, walleye, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Walleye says, howdy, Mike. Zion says, what's up, walleye? And NJ Garb, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate it, folks. We are just getting started. We got corn on the close rod there, and we got, oh, there's a bite. I see him hitting it. Yep, he's hitting it good. Peck. Yeah, there goes the barge moving again. I think he's stuck. Yeah, I think that's what happened. That barge got stuck over there. And every time he revs up that engine, it switches the current. I should have named this one Fishing Behind a Stuck Barge. I won't let it go. She was hitting it. That's corn. And this is worm over here. Yeah, you guys see this? You might be able to see it over here. Let me switch the camera around here. You guys can see it. See right over there? Yep, oh no, yep, you see that one there? Yeah, he's leaving his thing because that's stuck there. Who do we have in here? Army Mom, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let's see. Bummer? Peter Bummer, I guess. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? 7 people in, 10 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. We're just getting started. That's a tricky one. Yeah, he just left his cargo there because I think the barge itself is stuck. All I can smell is gasoline now. I thought I saw that from over there. I just got to trust my instincts. Yesterday we had this same spot and my instincts told me to come down here and fish this, but I went down there and tried that shoreline, and yeah, you guys know how that happened. That worked really well. Ah, rock. Crap, you got to be kidding me. On the way in. Right by the bank. Yeah, that's someone's line, too. Cute. I just pulled up the majority of it and just... That's probably 50-pound test. Yeah. I thought that was what that was. Gob of someone's monofilament. Oh, Lord. That's coming home with me, I guess. Yeah, that stuff's coming home with me. Yeah, I was getting a terrible signal down here today. That's the reason why it took me a half hour to get the camera feed set up. So I had to put my other cell phone on hotspot data to get a good signal. Hope you're getting an okay one. I tried to put up the live feed 2 or 3 times, it just popped right off. I don't know what, maybe there's a tower, a cell phone tower or something down around here. That's another trick if you guys do YouTube videos. If you got hotspot data on your cell phone and you're getting a terrible signal or something, you can switch a backup cell phone to hotspot data and you can get a much better signal. But that hotspot data ain't cheap. I think it cost me like $15 extra a month on my cell phone bill. It goes from 65 to 75. Then I've got to add $5 for the extra talk and text on the backup. Just he's on hotspot data. I'm gonna have to keep checking the chat the old-fashioned way because I don't want to interfere with that signal. Let's see, who do we have in? And Black Back Mountain Adventures, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Well, I'm going to try to catch something. See, Chaos. Chaos Goat, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Chaos Goat says, cheers, MVP. And Alice. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let me just check this. And I will add that. That way, Alice, you can check around other people's chats and other people's videos a lot easier. See, yes, sir, English, please. See, Doug Trout Fishing, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Oops, that's a bite on corn. Thanks for coming in, Doug. Appreciate it. Yeah, it might be one of these days I'm gonna have to set by those rods because that rod went ding ding, and then that was it. He let go. Dang it. Grab this while I'm over here. Make sure this is under the shade. Don't want my worms to melt, because they will. It's 70 degrees out here. They will melt. Let's see, Doug says, what has dropped a, yeah, water's dropped another good bit, another maybe foot and a half. She's on the way down. That was just like spring thaw, you know, upstream. You got all that ice and stuff that's built up, ice and snow, and that raised her up about 9 feet down here. We're down to 7.8 now. It was 9.1 yesterday, so. We're getting back to some better fishing down here. The lower the water gets, the better the fishing gets down here. Let's see, Fishing with Rivers. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? I will just add you. That way you can check out other people's channels, you know, sub, like, all that fun stuff. Oh, you're welcome, Alice. That's why they allow YouTube, you know, creators to check channels. I've got a rule basically with the moderators. You can have a wrench as long as you've got, you know, an active channel. You know, you got, because, you know, there's no reason for someone to have like, they have their channel for 4 months and they got no subscribers. There's no reason to have a wrench. And you kind of don't trust that sort of thing. But you've got videos, you got subscribers, you've had your channel a year or two, good enough to add as a moderator. Now I have main mods; they're always in the background. Oops, there's a bite. Yeah, these buffalo carp, grass carp, these guys can be tricky. You guys watch those rods when they go like that, it's a bite. Now that current will move that rod tip kind of like this, but when it goes erratically, yeah, that's a bite. And I got to watch myself today. I've only got 8 worms left. That's why I brought the corn. Not as good as the night crawlers, but it'll still work. And with these green neon worms, you don't need much to add to it to make it viable again. You can get 2 or 3 fresh bites on a single worm. And I went down in size and hooks. I got little tiny hooks on today. God press if I hook like an 18 or 20 pound blue cat. That sucked. Yeah, I know I should stand up. I'm better, you know, squatting down, to be honest. Yeah, if you guys see over here, there's a rocks coming out to our right. This is a big flat, like plateau over here, right? And then right at the top here, right at that edge, it plummets down to about 6 feet. And then it, you know, flattens out again. And then when it gets to this center here, there's a channel where this creek over here pours in. So that drops down another, you know, 3 or 4 feet. So this is just like an awesome little spot where the fish can, you know, work in here and kind of feed up and all that fun stuff, you know, get out of that current for a little bit. Yep, got a couple kernels of corn off. I'm using a long shank hook on this one. That one I'm just using a regular short shank with the night crawlers. The corn I've got a long shank on so I can put like 15 kernels of corn on. The more bait you got on this kind of thing, the better. Something's gonna pulverize this out there eventually. Got a little like ½ ounce weight on that one. Got a ¼ ounce weight on this one. Oh, bite! I saw that. You might need to pick this one up. Come on, do that while I'm holding the rod. Be careful when you pick up a rod too, like this. If you put it back down, be very gentle with putting it down. Try not to lift that line up because it'll drift on you. That's a bad cast. I gotta stand up for this one. This is my cat rod. It's just a 5.5 foot medium to heavy. That's better. That's better. You got that right in mid-range. And that line keeps going slack over here. It means something's picking up and dropping it. I see that truck is sitting right there. I should be dang near on top of it. Yeah, there's a truck buried. Not buried, it's sunken over here. Not many spots down the river where you got a sunken truck. Oh, he pulled on it once. Go and do that again. Come on. That was bouncing down current and suddenly sucker hit it. Ah. Let's see if there's one more cast out here and we'll come check the chat. I think another foot and we'll have this point sticking out here again. A hard pressed, I'm having trouble holding because I should be casting from right there to here, and yeah, that's still underwater. We're getting there. It's becoming a little easier. Pretty good. Let's come check the chat out. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to do this the old-fashioned way because I couldn't get a signal down here today for some dang reason. I had to put the backup cell phone hotspot data so I could good signal, which Let's see what's going on. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? I'll just add you as a moderator. Alice says, enjoy your day, everyone. Thanks, Alice. Appreciate that. Let's see. Hook of mine. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Everyone, we all okay? Yeah, we're okay. I got a kind of a splitting headache, you know, trying to deal with that off and on with my signal down here, but I finally got her on. See, Kieran, of good work, brother. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I think we're fixing to get. Oh, there's a bite on the far rod. I think we're fixing to get some fish. I just gotta do that again. Pull it. Oh, I just set that hook. Why didn't I set the hook? He was ding, 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 ding. I should have set the hook. I know you guys could hardly. Oh, he got a lot of the worm off, didn't he? So I only got like eight or seven, well, probably 7 worms left now. I'm just taking one little piece of worm. Every time I get a little fish, he takes a, not little fish. Every time one of them little suckers takes a little bit of the bait off and just adding a little bit to it. Yeah, that one drifted way over there. Yeah, right on my other line. Dang it. I like a bite already. I don't like that corn that much today. Maybe I throw a little bit more in. Yeah, it's perfectly legal to bait up the spot for anything but rainbow trout in Missouri waters. I think there's a few spots in the Merrimack River where you're not supposed to do it for because they got smallmouth down there and other species. They don't want invasive like minnows and stuff down there. I should try the camera feed closer for once, but I can't get all the fight action and everything into a camera without it. Like getting in pretty close. I mean, without backing her up. All right, assuming that corn's bringing them in, let me throw a cast closer to the bank with this corn. That's making a big assumption, but we're gonna check. I saw that one peck. Oh, missed him. That's a pretty good pull, though. I was right behind him. I don't know why I missed him, though. I don't know why I missed that fish. Let's make sure these are all set up, and I'll come check the chat. Because they got to stabilize before I can... We're using light weights down here because these buffalo carp, they won't hit anything over a ½ ounce. Which means you got to keep manning that line. And let's see, Teresa, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. What's going on? Teresa says, hello, MVP. And hello, everybody. And blessings. Let's see, 20 people in. Wow. That's high for me. 25 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'll try to keep that thank you stuff down for today because I got a headache, and every time I do it, it gives me a headache even worse. It's just that left temple right above my left eye socket. If I don't watch it, I'm going to wind up in bed for 3 days with ibuprofen and Tylenol and a pillow over my head. Let's see, what do we have in here? Let's see, Teresa says, good to see you. And Rod, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Rod says, afternoon, Mike. And Teresa says, Rod, we're getting some bites. Hooking them is another matter. These buffalo carp can be tricky sometimes. And I can't even man the chat, I don't think. I could try. I'm not sure if it'll kick the thing off or not if I go on this. Let me check. I could try to use this on, but I'm not sure if it's going to let me or not. See, Teresa says, definitely good camping weather. Get out here, it's about maybe 45, 50 degrees at night. Nice little campfire. Sit down here on the river with a... I guess it'll let me. Rod says, thanks, darling. Yeah, this is my other account. Let me just, I'm doing this. I'll get, that way I can add this as a, all right. Yeah, that's my backup account, Helgramite. Yeah, that's my backup account, Helgramite. Teresa says, yes. I guess it'll let me do it. I guess it will let me do it. That way I can sit on these dang rods. Maybe I can hook one of these suckers. So I'm not sure how long she'll let me do it. See, Teresa says, hey, Helgramite, yeah, that's my account. Yeah, that's my backup. I never added it as a moderator main because I have 3 mains. Well, now I have 4 because, you know, I'm a main now too, so Kind of makes sense. You'd have your own account as a main mod, just in case something happens. Got a little gunk on it, that's why I wouldn't hit it. Even though buffalo are, vegetarians, they do not like, floating debris on their dinner. Yeah, if you walked out there, you could wade on top of that rock face and be only maybe up to your ankles. Yeah, something's getting that corn off too. I've been seeing a few peck bites, but they just haven't hit it all the way. Ah, stinking headache. Ah. It's right up here, right at the temporal lobe, that front. I think that's for vision or something. I wear these dang glasses all the time, and they'll give me headaches. Might have needed to bring some bread or something. I don't know. Of course, bread in this current doesn't last very long. It gets torn to pieces by that current. All right, that's a big old thing of corn. Yeah, this one we're just gonna let sit out there for a little while. It's this one we're gonna watch. I'm not sure how fast that burns the battery or not. So I better leave her on the battery charger. See, Teresa says, "Ooh." See, Teresa. Oh, yeah. See, who did I miss here? That fish, we're working on it. We're trying to catch some. I'm not sure if moving over to that point over there would help me hold over here. Wind up, it's probably pushed me even further into them rocks. And yet, nothing. Nothing yet. I just got started. Put that down right here. Pop that off, and we're going to check the chat out. Yeah, Pancho, an individual from O'Fallon Park, down here checking her out. See, Teresa says fish. Yep, 10 people in, 32 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. I just got to hook these suckers. We are getting bites. It's just, I had one for sure I should have set the hook on. He was pulling right in my hands. You always seem to miss your opportunities. Are we still good with the chat feed or uh-oh? Oh yeah, we were frozen there for a minute, weren't we? Who do we have in the chat today? Reaper, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Teresa says train. Bye. Hang on, I gotta go. Either bouncing or something. I can't tell from this angle. Yeah, it's getting pretty warm out here. We might have to shed the sweatshirt here in a few minutes. Crazy how you get a bite one cast and not the next. You're in the exact same spot. Some more worms are doing okay. They look okay. Don't want them roasting out here. Check the chat out, see what's going on. See what's Pop doing. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Teresa says Pop. Reaper says not much. Haven't been fishing. Just a little bit of a breeze to keep the heat away because you know it's getting in the mid 70s. I saw that. Peck, peck, peck. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see that from over there. These guys are just hitting so soft, I wouldn't be able to see those bites from over there. Yeah, he's nibbling on it. You can see that worm. He's trying to get it off. I'm surprised this one here ain't getting nothing. Because with me throwing that corn right by the bank, they should be all over the place down here, but they're not. Keep my eye on that rod. If I put an ounce of weight, I could hold in one spot, but if I did, they wouldn't hit it. I mean, you just see that, and that'd be it. Let's see. Fishing River says, need a bell, Mike? It really wouldn't help when the fish do this. I mean, that's basically all they do. I mean, that rod tip just barely moves. And if you're not on that rod to set that hook, I mean, even carp hit harder than these buffalo carp. Because they will basically just come up to a bait and just, they don't eat the bait. They just kind of nibble on it. I have bells, it's just, it doesn't work. Because they won't even move it enough to ring the bell. See, my high today is 82. It's going to get around those temperatures today too. See, Teresa, 82 is better than 90. I don't know. I mean, 90 is still not so bad. Now it gets 95. Yeah, I start getting a little uncomfortable. I have to go to shorts and a t-shirt, and it's another reason why I'm getting out here as much as I can to get my arms some sun before that really heavy heat comes down. To St. Louis, if I'll do a lot of fishing when it's like 95, 100 degrees out, because no one will be out fishing. And I can hit a lot of spots that usually have a ton of people there. It's just, yeah, it's too hot for them. My temperature differential is like 25 degrees to about 95. Anything below about 25 degrees and I'm inside, and anything above 95 degrees and I'm inside by the fan with a wet rag trying to keep cool. Unless it's like 20-mile-per-hour winds, 95 degrees, and you can't really tell. See him just, that rod just went. The current's doing this, right? And then suddenly it'll go just really lightly. They're sneaky little fuckers. See, that main thing goes over here. So actually, I'd be better off casting like right over here. I mean, I could put night crawl on this other rod, but I don't have many night crawlers to spare. I just did it again. I mean, heck, even if I put the camera right here, just looking towards the camera, would be sufficient enough time for me to miss a bite. I wish these grass carp would come in now. I mean, there we go. Like I said, the signal's like wonky today. Bite. The signal's being like Looney Tunes today. I wasn't kidding about the signal going off and on, was I? Got him. Fish on. Give me one pull. That's a pretty good fish. Yeah, that fish just gave me one pull, just and I set the hook. Yeah, that fish just gave me one pull, just and I set the hook. Yeah, it's a nice little buffalo carp. Nice 2 or 3 pounder there. Yeah, he's waiting for me to get him in here, and then he'll, you know, flap around like a sucker fish. So I'm just letting him do his thing right here in the sand for a minute. All right, buddy. Yeah, that's 3 or 4 pounds for sure. There we go. Yeah, they can't hurt themselves in the sand, so just let them do their thing here till he tires out. Well, I barely got him hooked too. Just right at the very tip of the lip. All right, buddy. Let's get the muck off of you so everyone looks pretty. Because you guys got to get ickified when you're trying to get to him. And you just messed up again. And these guys don't like to give you a break, do they? All right, buddy. Yeah, that's about 3 or 4 pounds. Not a massive fish, but a pretty decent first fish of the day. Look at that. A dorsal fin sticking up like that. They are beautiful fish, I think. That blacktail. Little. Look at the tiny little mouth on that fish. Like 3 or 4 pounds. Got a mouth the size of a dime. All right. See you, buddy. Other direction, dummy. Go on, go on, go on. There you go. That was fun. That was fun. And that water, even though it's cold, that feels good. See, Karen says, yeah, that is a beautiful fish. And let's see, Fishing River says, let's go. And Teresa says, awesome fish. 13 people in. We've got 36 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Yeah, he just gave me one little pink, and I set the hook on him. They'll do that all day out there. I mean, you'll just watch a little peck, 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 and they'll just keep on doing it. I mean, there's no way a bell can go off when the rod just barely, the tip of it moves. Now, every once in a while, they will hook themselves. I'll grant you that. Once every, maybe once or twice a day, they'll do that. Not very often. Most of the time, you'll just be watching that rod, and that rod will just go, ding. That's it. Ding. Yeah, funny, this has got 10-pound mono on it, and this has got 8-pound fluoro, and they always seem to hit the 8-pound fluoro better. Told you guys I just had to sit on that rod to hook one of them suckers. And they get a lot bigger than that. I mean, that's just a little guy. Oop, I missed some chat here. Let's see. Kevin Hook, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? We're not doing too bad right now. We got one buffalo carp. Getting bites continuously. It's just hooking the suckers. If you guys have ever hooked a buffalo carp, yeah, that was probably a small male. Just his first year old enough to come in and breed. So he's scouting out some areas. And this little creek spot, this is perfect because there's continuously water running in it. Even when the water gets really, really low, there's just enough water in it about this high for them to run up there, drop their eggs, and get the heck out of Dodge. crystal clear water. I mean, it is there's a spring that runs up about maybe a quarter of a mile up that way, up by O'Fallon Park. And it runs down here, and it's spring fed, but it's only about yay deep. So there's not much in it but green sunfish and crawfish. It's a beautiful little creek. You would not know it's there. I mean, I know St. Louis, I could walk you right up to this creek and you go, what the heck? What is this doing in the middle of North St. Louis? And once it gets down to the highway, it goes underground, and they get it through the concrete here. That's kind of way they do with creeks and streams around St. Louis. They concrete them in and they put them underground. Kind of a shame because a lot of those creeks are beautiful creeks. They catch a lot. They get a lot of fish in them. It's just, who do we have in? Russ, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? See, Russ says, Teresa. Yeah, we're getting a terrible signal right now. So I've got this one on hotspot data to pump up the signal. Because whenever the hotspot data pops off, it'll wind up losing the signal over there for a minute or two until I notice. I don't know what's up with the signal today. I think a tower is down, to be honest. That would make sense. A cell phone tower, because there's one over there, and then there's another one over there. If one of these two are out, yeah, you might lose signal here because we're almost below sea level down here, and we're surrounded by rock and iron. There's another bite. I saw that. He picked it up and he's moving in with it. So that's what they're doing, huh? What they're doing is they're picking up that bait and moving forward with it. And that line will go slack on me. Oh, there's a bite on corn. That's a bite on corn. Something went ding, ding, ding on it. That worries me because that can be a grass carp, or, you know, that could be a lot. Grass carp love corn down here. Whole kernel sweet corn. And when you throw this stuff out here in this current, since it's going back and forth, this stuff will kind of drift around in circles. I'm trying to keep down the thanks for tuning in crap because I've got a splitting headache over here and I don't want to make it worse. Plus the hat kind of doesn't help, but I need it for the sun. Yeah, it's one of them headaches where it's right here, so anything that puts pressure right here is ah. Yeah, I get them because of these dang glasses. This Colonel Klink lens doesn't help. I mean, it's stronger than my prescription, so I can see the screens, but it's too strong. But I trying to get a perfect prescription built with over the counter lenses. It's tricky. This one's close. I mean, the left eye is kind of, but the right eye is pretty good. See, Teresa says, Russ said, wow, good. Let's see. Jersey says, Teresa. Jersey, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? I'm trying to keep them down. Yeah, you know, I notice I'm not quite shouting as much. But I'm giving it a go, even with this dang on headache. See, those are the worst. Yeah, it's a nuisance. But I'm out here. I mean, what, I'm going to be miserable at home or miserable out fishing? Might as well be miserable out fishing, right? I'm popping Tylenol pretty good, so keeping it under check. Teresa said, I'm back. Yeah, we'll be here for a while. Like right there, you know. Yeah. But it is quiet down here. The only thing that's giving me a headache worse is my voice. Oh, that was pulling. Did you see that? Yeah, I take a look a second or two ago. That rod was almost double to the water. That's got to be a grass carp. Man, that fish hit it hard. You just didn't pull it all the way. I mean, I can't hold on that spot without a friggin' half ounce of weight because this current's like moving pretty good. She's pulled me all the way down in the current again. I have to recast. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice little gobble worms. Heck, if I was a fish, I'd eat it, but I'm kind of weird. Kind of. That's an understatement. That's the understatement of the century. Let's see, Russ says, let's see what we have. And it says, I'll be back. Let's see. 11 people in, 42 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, time to get up. My knees are going again. Oh. Yeah, this is when they'll hit too, when I'm stretching my legs. Pop that off here, so because I only have a finite amount of hotspot data. Probably about 4 hours of it. It's nice out here. I mean, you can't complain about the weather. Can't complain. Yeah, that current's just ripping back to the right again. I mean, to the left again. And there goes the goopers over. See, Anthony says, hello, Mike. Anthony, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, we caught one buffalo carp so far. Getting a lot of bites down here. Yeah, she's about a foot and a quarter lower than yesterday. We got about maybe 3/4 of a foot before we get a big sandbar out in front of us. And then we can cast right over the top of this stuff, which is, I probably won't be down here doing that anyways. I'll be probably, I might do just crappie fishing and bass tomorrow. I might do some regular carp fishing on fairgrounds too, some common carp. I don't know. Every day I wake up going, what do I want to fish for? One of the benefits of fishing all your entire life, you know how to catch fish in just about any dang on weather. See, who do we have in? Let's see. Tanks, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Check, huh. Yeah, cannot. You guys, if you guys do know, if you put a, you have to put some kind of message in the chat for me to check your, oh, there it is. Yeah, you guys, it's kind of tricky. If you just put the hands up thing, you know, the handshake thing, I can't get a lock on it to check a channel's activity. There you go. I added you, and let me check. I always have to check channel activity because unfortunately, I have been burned in the past. Oh yeah, you're good. All right, there you go. I thought about doing a purge like a number of folks so you can get a lot more views, but to be honest, I'd rather have you guys out here, checking other people's channels out, and coming in, Mike's in. I can go make a few subs. I can share my videos out. I can enjoy other folks' videos. Oh, you're welcome. As long as you have an active channel, you've had it for a few years, you're making a few videos, I'm not too worried about you, messing around with stuff. And I do have main mods. So standard mods are basically, you come in, you got to chat, you got the ability to check out other people's, videos or shorts or longs really, really easily. You don't have to punch in the tag, which is, I hate that. YouTube does that. I have no idea why. But I do like the fact that they give us the option to at least check a person's chat on a channel on the live feed. And I can actually do it better on my other cell phone, because I can go into a video or something. I just don't do it. I'm lazy. One's good enough. Looks pretty good. We're gonna check this one out. This one had a bite. It's just let go. They just don't like this dang corn. They're hitting the night crawls, but every once in a while, they'll take a smack at this corn and like, yeah. Hey, worm, what you doing? Let's go. Yeah, we did it again. Crap. Yeah, this signal sucks. There we go. Sorry about that. We got to keep checking this stupid thing because it's signal's terrible down here. Yeah, the signal's bad down here today. Yep, she keeps popping up on us, don't it? It's like, MVP's catching fish. Let's screw up this signal for the day. Oh, boy. As much as you ever get out of the tub, huh? Yeah, that's a conversation I may want to, I may want to ignore that one. Oh, let's see what fishing is doing. Oh, what do we have? We say, Jersey says, fishing with Rivers just subbed to you. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to do a purge. I like my mods. I like you guys. If you guys don't know, YouTube is pushing for YouTube anglers that have been monetized to purge their moderators, all but the main, and start over. I don't know why they're doing it. It's a nuisance because you have to start all over and people just doesn't make any dang sense. I mean, it'd be one thing if we have a limitation on moderators, right? There's no limitation on the amount of wrenches we can give out. So it doesn't make sense as to why, because if you come into my chat, you see everyone's, got a blue wrench. You're like, oh, I'm a YouTube creator. I want to, check out other people's videos, sub back, all that fun stuff. I like just talk to the host, and chances are, if you've got that active channel, he's going to pop you a wrench, no problem. All right, let's check these rods back again. Been a while for them. I'm not sure what to do about this corn one. I've seen this water all the way down almost to that bridge out there, so I know what the shoreline is here. So I'm just trying to imagine what the shoreline is where I'm casting to. There's like right about starting right here. There's it's all sand till about right here, and it gets to a little rock ledge. And in here, there's another sand bank, but over here it plummets. I mean, it's really freaking deep over here. I know I might try a cast further down to the left, because the current's pulling to the left over here. I might as well put some fresh corn on this, obviously, since I'm going to be doing this. Corn does go stale after a while. Oh, that was a bite. I saw that. What he did was just picked it up and dropped it, and I saw that line pull once and go slack. I would not even be able to see that bite over there, because the rod tip barely even moved. Got to be careful when you pick up the rod. You got to put it right back down the way it was so it sits in the same spot. I ought to risk a night crawler out here, but I ain't got enough to put on both rods. I'll put a half of one on this one. Just try it for a little while. Just try that out there for a little while. Sucked. See, this gets shallower and it goes deeper, so probably want to hold right about there. I wish that fish would make up its mind. Sucker. Oh, there he goes again. Peck, peck, peck. If he'd have done that when I was holding the rod, I'd set the hook. People don't think there's definitely an art to hooking these suckers. Yeah, this one's got fluorocarbon on it, so I can feel it even when they move up on that bait. Heck. Looks great. No reason why you shouldn't hit it. Got a nice little dangling tip there. Something interesting to get his attention. That's good again. Let's check the chat out. Make sure everything's okay. I got to keep an eye on this sucker today. Let's see, who do we have in? Big Boy Trails, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Out Fishing Ontario, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Frank, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. We've got night crawlers on, so we're basically fishing for whatever we'll hit. We've caught one pretty good buffalo carp so far. I mean, there's channel down here, blue cat, flathead, grass carp, drum, sturgeon, you name it. If it lives down on the Mississippi, it's down here. All right, Frank, I will. Mod, that way you can, come in and check out other people's channels. Really easy. Out Fishing Ontario says, still return. Sale, return the friendship. Oh, Sale, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? I was away from the chat there for a couple of minutes. I'm sorry about that. John C., what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the volume down. I got a splitting headache today. I see you. Saltwater sales. Salt whiskey. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome. I know people are choosing right now to purge their mods to get more views because YouTube's doing that. But I'd rather keep my mods, to be honest. Yeah, that signal's just blurry, 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 ain't it? All right, she zoomed in again now. Yeah, we're getting a horrible signal down here today. I think cell tower's down or something. I had to put her on hotspot data just to get a dang signal. Let's see, Big Boy Fishing. I'm from Missouri. Yeah, this is St. Louis, Missouri. We're about a quarter of a mile downriver from the Arch. This is one of my favorite spring spots because there's always some actively feeding fish in that even in that really cold cold water temperatures we got down here. Water temperature's probably still in the low 40s. Got some big fish here over the years. See, Big Boy says, if anyone wants to subscribe, no. Yeah, that's why I try to put the wrenches out so people can, come in, check out a short, drop a like, comment. Keeps our channels growing. We have been 6 people in, 45 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I could kind of put because I've been catching a few white bass around here. I still got my bait caster. I've got a jig head on it. Could just cast like a paddle tail or something on here. See if there are any white bass around. An idea. Yeah, this is my bass bait caster. Tomorrow I'll probably do some carp and bass and some crappie fishing. Probably our last trip down on the river for a couple of days. To be honest, because I'm about out of night crawlers and I don't have the money to buy any more of them. I get a lot of donations from people for, giving me baits and stuff that they don't use. Like this came from these whole pack of baits, these paddle tails and all this other stuff came from Justin Funderburg. Check out his channel, Justin Funderstruck. Hope it's bite. That was a good pull. Oh, how did I miss that fish? Dang. I was just a split second behind that. It went ding, ding, and then ding. And I set the hook in between the pings. Crap. That was what I tell you, there's an art to doing this. There really is. That's something pecking on that one now. That one's got worm on it now. Just a little itty bitty chunk of a night crawler. All I could spare. And that's all I'm doing is just grabbing a little gob of night crawlers, and that's like 2 8-ounce bullet heads, so it comes to about 1/4 of an ounce. I could definitely hold better with maybe a 1/2 ounce, but these suckers are tough to even get to hit on this 1/8 of an ounce. That looks pretty good again. You just got to wait for that to stabilize on the bottom. And it doesn't matter if it's a little slack, as long as it's not totally slack. What was I doing? Yeah, I was about to get on I was talking about the baits that people have donated. And if you guys haven't checked out Steve Turner at crappiemanjigs.com, he's giving me a lot of soft plastic too. And believe me, there are some good white bass down here. This should be around the time of the year where they're starting to run up here. That's pretty good. Just a little paddle tail. Oh, dang it. It always does that the first cast. No worries. I've had her for a few years. Looks pretty good. Hang on, a couple casts with this and I'll come check the chat. That's right on the edge of that wall over there. It's where they should be holding. Oh, yeah, I just about snagged something. That wasn't even a strike. I just bumped into something. That was a fish, though. I see that. Dang it. Come on, buddy. Hit it. Bouncing in rocks. Oh, got the rock. Crap. Glad I got a lot of these jig heads. Yeah, that ain't coming off. It did. Probably bent the hook out, though. And did I? Nope, didn't bend the hook out. That's interesting. All right, that don't count. I got that snagged. Oh, that was a pop. Yeah, they are right on the edge of that wall. That's got to be some white bass or something over there. That one just about pulled the rod out of my hand. I know buffalo and stuff will chase, you know, stuff when they're spawning, but all right, I promise. Check the chat. All right, let's see what's going on. Who do we have in? Jeremy, and we also have Walleye. Howdy, y'all. And Karen, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, we've got one little carp today. I'll just bite. Dang it, I should have been on that rod. Let's bite on this one too. Got him. Fish on. Whoa. Yeah, that one's bigger than the first one. Yikes. Yeah, that feels like a pretty good fish. Oh yeah, much better. That's a 5 or 6. Oh no, that's about maybe 7. Yeah, that's a nice big thick fruit there. Well, I barely got her hooked too. I mean, that hook's just about ready to fall out. slide her up. No, I got her okay. I got her okay. Yeah, it's about 6. Yeah, it's a much bigger and thicker fish. 6 or 7. These guys fight. Look, kissy face, Tara, meow, meow. Appreciate it. I remember you on there. And Karen, I'd forgotten, don't know if I said hi, but thanks for coming in. Thank you. All right, buddy. See ya. Thank you. Let's get this rod back out before I can check the chat. Let's get this rod back out. Yeah, I'm just using the smallest pieces of worms right now because I'm running out of worms. And I'm using such a small hook on here, they don't seem to mind. This is a number 8 or 10 eagle claw. These suckers are so easy to bend out. Kind of crazy. That looks pretty good around the tip. That was like right. Line got tangled up. That's better. All right, we're back set. That's 2 of them, guys. Them suckers are fighting today. See, Karen says, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Let's see, Frenchie's in. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in and visiting. Thank you. I don't know if you heard my meow, Tara. Meow. Karen says, hello, Frenchie. Walleye still in. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Here comes a big old train. I can hear it coming from here. See, hi, Army Mom. And Pierre Coops, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Anthony says, nice. Thank you. Who do we have? We have Georgia Times. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you. I will just add you. I've seen you in a number of times. That big old train going by. Here, Coops. Yeah, WWW. Frenchie says cool. And Karen with the cool little kitty cat emojis. Nice fishy. Sorry, yep, the kissy faces. See, Walleye says, right on, carp. Yeah, it's buffalo carp. They're a lot more different than regular carp. Them suckers are tough to hook. See, Frenchie says, subs you all. Awesome. And Billy Bob, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Billy Bob says, hi, Frenchie. And hi, Tara. See Frenchie with the thumbs up. Thank you, man. Thank you. 15 people in, 50 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Love that song, Billy. Thanks. But every single time I hear it, a train. See, Frank, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Frank says, that's a good memory for me when I used to live. My house was right across the street from a set of tracks, and across the street, canal on the outside of the tracks. I bet there was some good fishing down there. Oh, it's a bite. Gotta go. Got him. Fish on. Fish on. Yeah, it's not as big as the last one. What do I got? This don't even feel like a buffalo carp. Nope, it's drum. That's a drum there. Pretty nice drum too. Yeah, people say these are ugly fish too. Any fish that wants to hit my lines are pretty fish. Come on, buddy, give me a break. I'm trying to get the hook out of you. Got that hook in him, didn't I? Yep, got that hook in him. I remember to bring my pliers. Yeah, they got real rubbery mouths. Like, all right, got it. Oh, dang it, line snapped. Come on, give me my hook back. Give me my daggone hook back. You can go free, just give me my hook back. Thank you. I'm gonna show him off here. I just want to get him cleaned up a little bit. He got mucked up on us. That's okay. I needed to retie anyways. Ah, really? They do not want to give me a break today, do they? Boy, this is a mean drum. Yeah, he don't want to sit still. Yeah, that's a mean drum there. Yeah, he did not want to sit still. Yeah, that water's getting less and less painful. Check the mic feed still on. I was getting bounced around pretty good there. Just take me a second to retie this hook and we can get this rod back out. Come check the chat. Yeah, I guess he did not like me having the hook in him like that. Crap. Tag him was crooked. Much easier to get a line through a hook if the line is straight. Might sound like a stupid thing to worry about, but a lot of times when you break your line off or retire something, you'll have your monofilament curve on you. And you'll never get the sucker tied on. Let's turn this tag end up here. Another thing, always trim your tag ends. I don't know why it does any good. It shouldn't bother the fish, but it does. Shouldn't bother the fish, that little tiny monofilament tag end, but it does. That little piece of line that's left after you tied your hook on. All right, I still got some of my worm left here. I'll try to cannibalize as much of it as I can. Yeah, that might have been what was going after that jig head out there too, because when they get springtime comes, they can get as aggressive as white bass. Now, I'm just using little pieces of worms today too. I'm being very stingy on them. Of course, I'm kind of leaving that little tag end sticking out, which kind of gets them fired up. That worm's coming off bad. All right. Okay, that's better. Just let that settle a bit. All right. I kind of do this as fast as I can by myself. What the heck is this? All right, you guys just tuning in. Thank you, thank you. See, David says, sorry, I meant MVP is drum. Oh, I got to go up. I missed a lot of chats here. My bad. Let's see, Jersey said, I think I caught only one drum in my life. Wow. They all over down here. That's kind of like the bread and butter of the Mississippi. Buffalo, carp, and drum. There's a lot of other species, but those are kind of our dominant. Walleye with the thumbs up. Awesome. Appreciate that. Jersey says, let's see, I think I caught only one drum in my life. Billy Bob says, what am I using for bait? I'm just using neon night crawlers, you know, the kinds you get at the bait shop. They're just regular night crawlers with green food coloring dye in them. There's nothing unusual about them except they're like $1.50 cheaper. Now they will leak a green slime behind them, which, you know, it's just the food coloring coming out of them. If I remember correctly, these rocks go to the edge there, so I could probably cast further down to the left without getting snagged. With this one, I should probably just cast this out over here where I got the mother rod, but yeah, that should probably be right on the edge of those rocks, hopefully. I don't want to get on the rocks over here. It's close to them. Hey, 2 buffalo carp and a drums. Been a pretty good day so far. Yep, I got on the rocks. Dang it. You can tell because that rod was doubling over. Must have been a foot or so too far out. All right, that should be on it. That should be on par. Should be right on spot. Now, this is when I seem to get a bite when the current, just as the current changes. It goes from left to right, you'll have a moment where it basically goes slack. Most people don't fish back currents. I mean, they'll take a big old weight and cast it out there deep, you know, way out there. And they don't have to kind of worry about a current going like this for a minute and then going back and then going this way and then going back. And you watch your line go that way for a minute and then go slack and then go that way for a minute and then go slack again. And I needed that breeze. Whew, yeah, I needed that breeze for sure. Geez, it's actually quite warm out here. I forgot I still got the jig head on. I could take a few casts. Little paddle tail on here. See if there's any white bass or anything around. That's not that heavy a jig. This bait caster casts like a bullet. This is just a little Lose Classic. Somebody gave me this reel. They said it didn't work right. It backlashes all the time. I can't use it. Okay. I'll take it. Score. I rarely have any trouble with it, except for once in a while the bail doesn't click over fully. That's just because it needs to be oiled or greased or something. I saw that. That line pinged. Oh, dang it. I was reeling that and I felt just something like firecracker. That's probably a little white bass. That's a little firecracker strike. Oh, that was a nice, I don't know what that was. Just tried to eat my line. Went after the tip of my line. I'll refresh this. Now I'll come check the chat. Huh? Something's been chewing on it too. I see the end of that worm being chewed upon. Put a little bit more worm on. It's not much. Pretty good. Current's moving like that, so I need to cast it about like that. Current's about still again over here. Heck, if I didn't know any better, I think I might want to put a spinnerbait on them for those. How did my coffee get all the way over there? All right, what's going on with the chat? And Cindy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let's see. We also have. Oh, I can't read that without the. That's another reason why I put everything, but I can't read it. I'm just gonna say, Cap, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. All right, let me. Add you. There you go. Cindy, what? Hey, walleye, and thanks. And walleye with the thumbs up. And Kaden, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Kaden says, Cindy, Pookie. And see. False North. Hi, Jason. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Mike. And Kaden, did you see my new video? Crap. I meant to check it out last night. I'll be honest. I just conked out. I was so tired. I'll admit it. I missed it. I was so. Oop, this bite thing. Trying to pull a rod in. Dang it. Dang it. That one had it. Yeah, we've caught 2 buffalo carp in a drum so far. One buffalo carp about maybe 7, 8 pounds. Another one about 4 or 5. And that drum was about maybe 2.5 pounds. All nice fish. Oh, there's a bite on that one. I saw that rod go ding ding a couple times. Well, that cast sucked, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe someone trying to tell me to cast in closer. This time of the year, you never know what you're gonna catch. From a sauger, walleye, pallet sturgeon, shovel nose sturgeon, carp, grass carp, who knows? But that's why we're down here. Let's see. False North says, nice. And Caden says, I'm sorry. I'll try to check it out when I get back home. I promise. I was just so sleepy yesterday. And says, Cap says, thank you for your trust and admiration. Yeah, you're quite welcome. Yeah, now you can check out other people's channels and sub. We can all grow together. Let's see. Chaos says, woo. Yeah, boy, that last one tried to get the rod in on me. He was going over the rocks. See, Chaos says, Just sub Kapira. Yeah, what is going on with that one? Might have something stuck on it or something. Sometimes in this river, you'll get gunk on your line, and it'll weight your hook down. I didn't have nothing on it. What was making it pull like that? Weird. Thanks for visiting, guys. I appreciate it. If you're wondering, Kapira, we're down on the Mississippi, down by the Arch in St. Louis. We're about a quarter of a mile upriver from the Arch. I know people are always wondering where people are fishing, and a lot of folks don't want to tell them. I don't mind. I mean, there's a good 20 miles worth of shoreline down here. There's plenty of room for everybody. Plenty of room. Yeah, we're on hotspot data right now because I can't get a signal with my my regular phone, so I had to stick her on hotspot data because there's no signal down here today for some reason. See, Chaos says just subbed, and Shapiro says I'm subscribed. Thank you. And Chaos with cool emojis with the little goat emojis. Boy, there's a big old barge coming up river. Yeah, but I'm glad I've got my gear back about 3 feet. And that's a big guy there. That's as long as my block down. I'm not sure what's in there. Probably grain or corn or something. It got hot out here. Wow. Cell phone doesn't feel too hot. Yeah, our cell phone overheated yesterday. I had to reset the dang thing. 9 people in, 58 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. We're halfway to that 100. Oh, this bite. Halfway to that 100 mark. That's why these guys are so tricky. If I'd have been sitting on that rod, that first peck, I'd have had the rod picked up, and the next peck, I'd have just let them go with it. Because that slip sinker is what they feel. And when you move down with it, here's a trick, folks. When you're getting little peck bites like this, and you have them little pecking on it, give them line when they start pecking on it. They'll move off with the bait. They'll hit it better. It's different when you're fishing for like blue cat and stuff. They'll just double that dang rod and just keep on going. Majority of them, anyways. Buffalo carp, you know, especially buffalo carp, they just like to mouth. They don't actually grab the bait. They just kind of taste it, come up and nose up at it. Very, very rarely do you ever have one swallow the hook. You always get them hooked right in the whip. All right, that looks pretty good. If I set on that rod, I can hook them suckers, but I want to talk to you folks. Let's see. What do we have in? I gotta get the bag out to kill the glare. Kapira says, I speak Russian. Oh, cool. I have a friend from, was it the Netherlands? Yeah, the Netherlands. I am also a fisherman, and I am interested in how they catch fish in other countries. Yeah, that's the reason why I watch him. He catches those Wales catfish all the time. Some of them big old suckers. Let's see, Adek, what's going on? Adek, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. What is going on? Chaos says fishing is the best, Kapira. Yeah, that one's gonna get a little bit of a tongue twister eventually. Kapira says, Chaos, I know. Yeah, it'll help clear your mind. You know, the kind of the whole thing around them. So yeah, we've got a terrible signal today. I can see it on the. Yeah, she's coming in and out, so I'm not too angry about it. I don't know why the signal is doing that today. It'll help clear your mind. Down on the river, down the soothing, relaxing feel of that water running on with these nice, warm, comfortable sandbanks. These kind of little mini beaches up and down these shorelines. I mean, they only go for maybe 15, 20 feet, and then you go back to rocks, and you go back to sand again. They're really nice to do a camping trip. Let's see, my name is Sergey. All right, I got it. That's an interesting spelling. You can see how I got kind of that mixed up, though. Sorry about that. Try to get it right in the future. So that's why you mentioned you were Russian, because you would try to get the accent right. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, and I don't remember much of anything but how to say the Hail Mary in Spanish, because they made me memorize that, and that barely got me like 70% on my test at the end of the year. Chaos says, "Nice to meet you, Sergey." Yeah, Sergey. Sergey. Remember Michael. All right, I got it. Sergey says, mutually, Chaos. A lot of fishing down here on the river is bottom bouncing, and there are some, active game fish like white bass and walleye and stuff. You need to use like artificial stuff that looks like a live bait, and you work it around to make it look like a live bait. See, who do we have in? John, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. John says, what's up? John Wilson. Yeah, we're not doing too bad today. We caught 2 pretty good buffalo carp and a drum. And the drum was the smallest, and he was about 2 pounds. 1 buffalo carp about 4, 1 buffalo carp about 7. Signal kind of icky today, but we're making do. I couldn't even get her to run. I couldn't even get a signal until I put my backup phone on hotspot data. I guess that put just a little extra kick on the signal so we could see it. See, John Wilson says, seemed like I missed a good fish. No, there's quite probably more to come. I mean, you guys know me. 2 hours in, I'm trying to run a 4-hour live feed today. And when I run a 4-hour, guaranteed I'm going to usually get some. Which reminds me, I better plug this battery extender into the because we're down to about 52% charge. Got sand in it. Do not go in there. Yep, she won't go in because I got sand in her. Crap. That's smart, Michael. I got sand in the battery part. There we go. All right, we got battery charger. And she's down. This battery charger's got two bars on it. So we should be able to get a little bit more of a charge to her. Thanks for that. You put the battery extender in. See, John, were you subscribed to me before I came on here? Because you must have known me from somewhere else. I might have picked you up in Cindy's live feed, or I visit a lot of fishing YouTube channels. Skipjack Cindy, Steve Turner, Justin Thunderstuck, just a whole bunch of Slime Time. Yeah, a lot of folks. And when someone subs to me, I 99.99999% of the time sub back. Because every comment I get, I will check to see if I'm subscribed to them or not. Why is no driving on the bridge? Is it a day off? This bridge in front of us is a train. Now, if you look at the bridge further down there are cars going over that. Not many, but a few. We're in the middle of the day, so now around the end of the day, you know, when people get off work, they'll be moving over to Illinois and coming back from Illinois. There'll be a lot of traffic on that bridge down there. We've had 2 trains go by on this one already. Plus a couple barges go by, and it feels like something got most of the bait off. No, they're trying though. They're definitely trying. Yeah, we're just using a big old gob of these are called neon green night crawlers. They're basically regular night crawlers, except they got green food coloring embedded in them, embedded in the dirt, which, as you know, the trail of scent. Because when you cast these things out here, you'll see in clear water that there's kind of a green trail coming behind them. Yeah, the heavyweight hasn't gotten anything today. We've gotten a couple pops on it, but they don't like this ounce weight. Now that 1/4 ounce, I'm getting bites on. I could bomb this to the left. What the hell? It's got 300 yards of 12-pound test on it. Yeah, this is my cat reel. This is a 5.5 foot medium to heavy. Yeah, that sucker casts. Yeah, I didn't get just tie in a little bit of that line on this one. Just wait for it to settle on the bottom. All right, that feels good. That's over a ton of rocks too. But what the heck? We'll try it. It ain't got nothing over here. I don't know how many times I want to run for that rod and just barely miss them fish. Let's see. Say, okay, thanks for the answer. I got it. You're welcome. See 11 people in. 60 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. We're working towards that 100 thumbs up. See how our battery charge is doing. Hey, we got about 70, 75%. And I'm kind of on hot because this signal down here sucks today. I mean, it happens. We're down here, way down here. We're almost to sea level. Plus, we're surrounded by rock and iron and all kinds of stuff that kind of plays havoc with your signal. I haven't done more than a 3-hour live feed in a while. I'm gonna try for that 4-hour, which means we got about an hour and a half left. Plenty of time to catch some more fish. Here, fishy, fishy, fishies. That's a beautiful way that water is kind of brushing over that rock face down there. All right, let's check this. Check these rods out again. What the heck? Thanks for the smiley faces. Appreciated. Those are reactions. They help YouTube pick out something interesting going on and can help to push out the feed to other folks. Oh, crap. That one's holding out there pretty deep. And that current is really ripping over there. She's not snagged. Might have to put a rock behind her or something. Oh, give me a break. Give me just a second, please. Yeah, that current's pulling so much, I'm going to need a rock behind this to hold it in place. All right, that looks pretty good now. Yeah, I just basically, wherever I think the fish are going to be hitting, I set up a location to fish it, and I fish it. I mean, it's almost impossible to put a rod holder into this bank because this far down, the sand turns to rock. And there are scattered rocks, and oop, that was a bite. And something popped that hard. I think we're on the lunar cycle today too. If I remember things correctly, I think it's a full moon either today or tomorrow. It was pretty close to a full moon last night, which usually pulls some of the bigger fish in. And this first spring lunar cycle is usually the one that pulls the really big fish in, and a lot of them. But that's not always the case. I mean, just suppose it depends upon the weather and upon you know, conditions, the pressure differential. I know the shifting pressures can kind of affect the fish. When the pressure is going up and down, it can affect their activity. It can slow them down. But when it stabilizes, that's when you start getting the fish. And we're pretty stable right now as far as the pressure is concerned. I mean, high pressure, high humidity, but it's been there for a while, and it's been stuck there. That's a bite too. I saw that line tighten. There's no way I could have seen that bite from over there, because that line, it did not even pull the rod. All that fish did was pick up the bait with a little bit slack and tighten up the line. Temperature's about 80 degrees down here, but this water temperature is in the low 40s. So whenever you get a breeze, it feels like an air conditioner on you. Oop, there's a peck. Felt that. Yeah, these buffies can be tough to hook sometimes. Just trial and error. Keep on putting that worm out there in front of their faces. Hopefully they're going to grab it a bit, all the way eventually. Let's get this settled, and I'll come check the chat again. All right, that looks pretty good. All right. I know when you walk towards the feed too, you can actually make her go out of focus. Let's see what's going on with the chat. Rude, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Chaos says, isn't there a blood moon tomorrow? I'm not sure, actually. You might be right. Says, thank you very much, friends who subscribed. That's what we're here for. See, Chaos says, rude. See, rude says chaos and all the cool emojis. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Sergi, you go ahead and pop in there, give him or her a a thumbs up and comment on a short real quick. All it has to be is a thumbs up, you know, smiley face. That'll help so much push their content out. I've seen it. I've seen a video of doing nothing, and you know, 2 or 3 people watching it, and suddenly it'll get 300 or 400 views like that. Rude says Sergi, and Rude says Frenchie. Frenchie says, hey, Rude. I'm probably not going to have a great quality on this, not a 4G like I like to have, but we're still getting her done. We're on a hotspot data because, you know, the signal sucks down here today. Sergi says, thank you so much. I'm very pleased. Oh, you're very welcome. See, 11 people in. Wow, 84 thumbs up. We're what, 16? Yep. See the signal pop off and on like that? Let's see. Josh says, Fishy Things had a very interesting live today. Ha ha, a dude in a boat started driving by people's lines and shore the people on. Yeah, I hate that. I really do. With a massive area to fish, people just got to run over your lines. But there's always going to be some folks that, you know, don't really understand, you know, a little bit of common sense, a little bit of courtesy goes a long way in this world. Rude says MVP, and Rude with the smiley face. Think I hear one. I think I hear a train coming. Yeah, says, yes, it does, MVP. I mean, if you have to go over someone's line, I mean, you know, if someone's fishing off the boat dock per se, you can at least, you know, say, you know, come in like, hey, I'm coming in. Can you move your lines for just a second? And 99% of the time, people, oh yeah, okay, thank you. Thanks for that. Just running over my freaking lines like the other guy just did. Right, let me go check these rods out. Let me go check them out. They look okay. And this water's dropped another maybe 2 or 3 inches. Yep, she's coming. He's right about there. That's going to be a loud one too. I could try shifting up the locations. Maybe cast a little further upstream. Maybe I spooked the ones by over there. Yeah, that's going to be a loud one. Yeah, I could try casting upstream a little bit more. Because this whole thing is sand here to about right here before it starts getting a few chunk rocks. And then you got a big rock point that sticks out right here. Take a couple casts with the little swim bait, and I'll come back. How's 5 casts sound? I had one fish hit this hard. I just didn't hook them. Mind you, I probably should be fishing down there where that gets shallow to deep down there, but that is so snaggy over here to the right. I mean, it's just nothing but chunk rocks and, you know, sticks, and you guys have seen this in low water, how snaggy it is over here to the right. And I really don't want to lose 30 hooks. I ain't got the money to lose 30 hooks. Oop, there's a bite. I saw that. Peck, peck. Where is that train? It's loud as heck. That's number one. Let's just bomb a few out there deep. There's some white bass, a few stripers around. There goes pecking again. I see you. That line's slack, and when that line's moving forward, it's a bite. Because right now the current's still. Two. Little sucker casts. That's like a 1/4 ounce jig head. Three. Well, that's right on that rock face. Right on it. I know I got snagged there for a second. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I was just bouncing that. I felt that. That is probably them buffalo just, they're getting irritated that thing's by them and they're just whacking at it. Grass carp will do that too. Because just like my other rod, this is fluorocarbon. I can feel them when they roll on a bait. They ain't got to hit it. Three. There's number four. I can feel them little chunk rocks I'm rolling over. Heck. I guess that train went off on another direction. Oh, no, here he finally comes. Here she finally comes. Last cast before I come check the chat. Yep, that's a loud one. Ah, finally got snagged. Yep, that didn't come off. That's all right. I got plenty of them jig heads. That's all right. I don't mind losing one of them. It was the last cast down there anyways. All right, let's come check the chat out. See what is going on. Yeah, that sucker was loud. See, what have I missed in chat? See, Chaos, yes it does. Beer Coops. Sub Sergi. And anything, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hi, Bob. What's going on? You guys haven't checked out Anyfin's channel, you guys really should. You know, come in on his live feeds, and you know he'll wrench you up, and you be able to sub and all that other fun stuff. Another awesome channel. See AP watching. What the heck? Watching from New Orleans, Louisiana. Cool. I bet it's getting pretty hot down there too. It's like 83 degrees right now here. And Rue, we up with the emojis. Hope I catch a big one. I've caught a few today already. I've caught 2 pretty big buffalo carp and a drum. That one buffalo carp was about maybe 7-8 pounds. The other one's about 4 or 5. Some beautiful fish. Untouched, those scales, just some beautiful fish. And Rude says, AP. Yeah, the majority of the fish I've caught today, I've been setting down there on the rod, which 90% of these bites are so light, you can barely see them just wobble the tip of that rod. See, 10 people in, 87 thumbs up. We're getting so close to that 100 mark, folks. It's been so long since I've got 100 thumbs up. Let's see, AP says, nice, can't wait for my truck to get out of the shop so I can go fishing. Yeah, I feel you. People just got me, just donated enough money for me to get a electric scooter recently. I've been running all over the place. It's so much easier when you can go. What is it? Oh, there's a bite on. That was a close rod. Just something just popped it hard once there. Yeah, that's out really deep. That's probably one of them sturgeon. That's in like 20 feet of water out there. AP says, congratulations on your electric scooter. Well, thank you. It wouldn't have been possible except for everyone's, you know, contributions to the channel. All the donations and all the stuff I get, you know, PayPal, Cash App, all that stuff goes straight to, you know, groceries, fishing gear, you know, making life a little easier. See him pop it? Make it. I'm cannibalizing off my bass equipment right now to be able to fish out here right now. AP says totally understood. Yeah, if you ever get, you know, low on hooks and you got an old bass lure that, you know, kind of cracked or something, you can't take them hooks off. Just saying. My last fishing trip, I had to basically old blades from another spinnerbait. You know, I think I caught 4 bass that day, maybe 2.5 pounds. Number of bass. Bouncer Slabs, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And the fan says, Sergi. And Bouncer Slabs said, I said to everyone, thumbs up. Anything is possible. I hear you, Slabs. Shout a little louder. That train's like a little, I can't hear you guys. Talk up. See, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Yeah, I can hear you now, Bob. Don't shout, I got a headache. I'm kidding. I actually do have a headache, but I feel better when I'm out fishing anyways. Be miserable at home or miserable out fishing. Yep. 88. 88 likes. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. We're getting there. Woohoo, double tap the screen, double tap. Yeah, that's irritating even for me today because I got that stinking headache. 30 says, MBP, I know very few of your words. I didn't understand everything. Sorry. Oh, it's quite all right. I talk a bit fast. I'm like a game show host. Yeah, I said, it's okay, Sergi. Oh, dang it. Bump my rod, bump my tripod. I do not want my tripod to take another swim. Yeah, my cell phone and tripod and all that stuff has taken enough swims in the lakes and rivers over the last year or so to. They just gone in the water a lot. Check out my live feeds. I fell in the water a couple times, and I jumped in the river right over here for my 1000K. I literally walked over there with the live feed on, put the body camera on and just went in up to my head. And I believe if you want to watch that one, it's called Keeping a Promise. And if you want to watch the live feed, the camera feed, the body camera footage, that's on members only. So I have to give you guys, my members to my pride, I have to give something special to. Bunch of subs. I'm new here. To me, not knowing is normal. See, Chaos says some fishermen turn on subtitles and everything is clear to them. Yeah, you can. I think you can switch subtitles if you're from another country and you switch on the subtitles. It'll put it you're in. And there's a new feature that I'm trying to get to work to where people talking in a different language. It'll auto analyze that and tell you what they're saying. See some Kia says I'm fairly new to Bouncer. Yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys have been coming into my lives for a while. I really appreciate that. Appreciate the support and all the thumbs up and the emojis and all the comments on my shorts, all the views. This is the time of the year it would be titled Promise Made, Promises Broken, See you in the Summer. Yeah, it was late fall. I mean, we were having 40, 30 degree days, and I just got one 50 degree day, and we made it to 1K. Like, heck, I might as well do it. Because I got out of the water, and I went and I changed my clothes super, super fast. It was cold. Let's say some major shrinkage was occurring. Walleye with the hands emojis, like I think it's called Shaka Bra, dude. Thank you. What kind of pools do I prefer? Well, Well, what pools? As in fishing pools or in pools you actually swim in type pools? Because kiddie pools are fine for me. I mean, in the dead of summer, there's a fight on the close rod again. So kiddie pools are fine for me in the dead of summer, as long as I get to get wet and get cool. Oh, poles. Okay. Poles, I actually prefer 6 to 6.5 foot medium to heavy, but the longer the rod, the more expensive they get. I mean, the gear I got over there basically costs under 50 bucks. That reel is like I think a 15-year-old Shimano. I had that for years. It was really cheap when I got it, and that bait caster is like I think it's like a $25 or $30 Amazon combo. Ones I got over there, the bait casters, they like a 5 to 5.25 medium to heavy, and the other rod's like a 5.5 medium to light. Just depends really upon what I'm fishing for. If I'm fishing for crappie and stuff, I like a medium to light action. If I'm bottom bouncing, maybe a 6.5 foot medium to heavy for bass. Reel preference, once again, it's just what I can afford. I mean, I fish with some of the more expensive reels, and they are worth the money, but they aren't worth that much more money. I mean, a $30, $40 Amazon bait caster, for the most part, will work. It'll work pretty good. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to lie to this guy because I don't want him to know I'm catching fish. Hey, what's going on? I got one pretty good drum. Looks like the water's dropping so quick, they're kind of scared to stay in the shallows. Because we've dropped about three. Yeah, it's dropped about 3-4 inches since I've been sitting here. Oh yeah, it was up to that rock face. That was like 2 feet. It's dropped this much since I've been sitting here in this 2.5 hours. Oh crap. What the heck is that cell phone number? What'd I do with it? So I'm always losing stuff. Hang on. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna 240. That's 240. Hang on, I'm gonna have to mute you guys for just a second. Hang on. All right, back, folks. I'm sorry. We were exchanging cell phone numbers, and I didn't want our, cell phone numbers being blasted around YouTube. So sorry about that. Had to be muted for a second. Let's see. Walleye says, I subbed you. Sergi, one more sub, and you can go live. Oh, wow. Come on, guys. Let's give him another sub. And we're up to 90 thumbs up, folks. We're getting so close to that 100 mark. So many cool things going on. Let's check these rods. Yeah, I'm getting a few bites, but the water's dropping so fast, it's tough to get them to. They're spooky, right? I mean, I was standing here yesterday. I mean, look at the difference in water level. I mean, that's what, a good 2 feet. That's basically like if the water was raising with us, you'd get back, right? If that water was going up too fast. We're getting close, folks. Let's get Sergi that one more sub so they can go live. And we're trying our best to get up to that 100 thumbs up. I usually never make it even close to 100 thumbs up. I usually crash out at about 60. That's pretty good. I'm going to check this one out. It's been getting bites out there, but I keep letting it go. Man, this one's bombed out there. That's probably sturgeon and stuff hitting it out there deep. I'll put a little bit more worm on her too, since my worms are about dead. See, this is a medium to heavy. This is like an ugly stick type. It's a Shakespeare. It's an old rod. I've had it for 20 years. Some of your best rods are some of the oldest ones. These things last for years. Assuming you don't stick them in a door or step on them or something. Yeah, that's never good for your rods if you step on them. Yeah, that one cast. That was like 3 yards out there. I think we just hit into a kind of a still part right now, folks. I think they're going to start hitting again soon. Because we got plenty of daylight left. I'll kind of give them some more bait. Maybe I can draw them in again. And a little caboose going by. I mean, a little engine. Yeah, sometimes when I'm on a live feed, I won't answer the phone because if I answer the phone, it'll kick off the live feed. Well, let's see. Bouncer. Anytime chaos and goat says go keep on keeping on. What's up? Hunting? Okay. All right, you have to be careful with hunting because yeah, the guns and the killing and stuff. But a lot of majority of hunting is just watching stuff up, and that's kind of what. Go ahead. All right. Jay? All right. All right, I got it saved. It's dropping real fast. I like it when it's down, but once it's stabilized and down, it's dropping so fast right now, it's kind of scaring them. Yeah, well, they don't want to get banked. I mean, especially them, the buffalo carp, they're like this high, right? And they're like, if the water gets too shallow, guess what they do? If they tip over and get stuck in the shallows. I'll definitely help them out. There are plenty of hunting channels. I've been doing YouTube for a while, and I've got some friends that can help out. So as soon as I can get my ID, to be honest, yeah, I saw it. I'd appreciate that. I need my I need just the the. Hang on, I don't want to. Hang on, folks. I'm gonna mute it here so people can't. Yeah, we were talking about personal information. You don't want to mention, the personal stuff online. You guys understand. Let's see. Bouncer Slab says there's a big old cat truck coming up. And see, certain channels have told me that they have subbed and commented, but I can't find their comments. Or well, someone might have blocked those particular individuals from your channel. It happens. When you get a comment on one of your videos, make sure to check newest. Oh, I missed them. Make sure you check newest and most recent. When you toggle between those two, you'll usually pop up on YouTube Studios. It's a good way to check to see if someone's been blocked from your channel. And there are a lot of people. Some people are just not going to get along with other folks. I mean, it's human of us. You know what I mean? I mean, we're not supposed to do it. People aren't supposed to mess with other people's channels, but there are just some folks. There are just some folks that are not going to get along with other folks. That's the reason why I have standard mods and I have main mods. And oh, dang. Really? Oh, he's in it. Got him. Got him. Boy, that's out there deep. Sorry, I didn't get a hook set in that one. What do we got? Oh, he pulled off. I knew he was going to do that. Oh, crap. That's why I was walking back like that, to try and get a hook set into him. Oh, I can't believe that. That wasn't that big of a fish, but Felt like either a drum or a sturgeon or a little blue cat. Wasn't more than a pound or so, but well, I would like to have landed it. Yeah, I didn't get a hook set into that fish. I mean, that line was just so slack when I set the hook. It was just, oh, that was a miss, folks. There wasn't much I could do about it either. Yeah, I have a distinctive feeling with this water dropping like this, they might be moving out deeper. That didn't feel like that big. It's maybe a pound or two drum, pound or two blue cat, little pound or so sturgeon, some about like that. Wasn't that big. He was coming in pretty easy. Ah, I missed that one. So close. See, Sergi says, MVP, thanks for your help. Oh, you're quite welcome. And Bouncer Slab says, sub, share, and have a thumbs up. Thank goodness. What have a channel in the afterlife. Danny, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Danny says, hello, Mark. And RP says, like, share, subscribe. Yes, sir. Bouncer Slab says, hunting channels are, yeah, sketchy. I was kind of mentioning that. The shooting and the killing and the gun type thing, you're going to have to keep off that. But, you know, the outdoor stuff is more than, I mean, you can track a deer. You can, you know, check them out with the binoculars, put them up there with the cell phone. That's all hunting related, but you don't have to show the kill. See, Saturday up, disclaim for a channel is important. I have 110 active channels. I'm pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot. Pounds of Slab says, no mods on my channels for anyone. Nobody can block anyone except me. Yeah, you'd be surprised at how stuff can, you can just accidentally, even yourself, I've done it myself where I've accidentally blocked someone. Like, oops, and you don't notice it until, I'm blocked from your channel. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. That was me. Thank goodness I got on YouTube between 2017 and 2019. I don't think to be able to today because they have many catches, 20s, and commercial rights. Yeah, there are a lot of that stuff. They got so many of that, so much stuff on there, especially with the members only and stuff. It's hard for me to understand half of it. I need help a lot of times. Say Chaos says almost to 100 likes. Oh, not yet. 94 thumbs up. 6 people in. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. dead. It happens after 3 hours. No worries. Thanks for telling me. All it means is I gotta unplug the mic feed. Yeah, we're back, hopefully. 96 thumbs up, we're so close. Oh, that headache. I think our battery extender's dead. Yeah. Yeah, she just had 2 bars in her, so that's dead too. Nah. Eight people in. Here comes another train. Yeah, this is a much bigger one. Yeah, hopefully the audio's back now. Yeah, the feed doesn't last more than about 3 hours. That's the reason why I wear the mic feed. Wow, chaos, hang on. Put your earbuds in. Fish on? No, not yet. I had one and it pulled off on me. It was out there deep. It might have been a sturgeon. But the audio is back. If the audio is back. I'm not sure how long these batteries are gonna last on me. Because I'm on both cell phones right now because I have to use hotspot data on this other one. Oh yeah, it's 68%. I'm okay with that one. I just gotta keep the cell phone near the other cell phone. Up loud and clear. Thank you, Bouncer. Appreciate it. I think I'm getting better with, mentioning to the, about donations, that sort of thing. I'm not doing it as tacky anymore. I used to just come out and kind of say it. Now I kind of blend it in with chat. Stuff does help. You have no idea how much everyone helps. I should probably bring the camera a little closer so you guys can hear me a little better. Actually, I think I might do that. But I'm gonna have to drop her down just a little bit. I'll get her reset here just in just a minute. So I can get her just a little bit closer. Because, with the mic feed off, you guys aren't going to be able to hear me unless you're pretty close. And that's going to tip over, so what do I do here? What I need to do is I need to set this down a little bit. And then turn that just a little bit. And that way we're just a little bit closer so you guys can hear me. All right, that looks pretty good. See 96 thumbs up, 7 people in. Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming in and staying with me. Yeah, that way you guys are a lot closer and you guys can still hear me. Mic being dead, that means I've got to kind of project my voice towards the camera when I'm away from it. Yeah, it's gotten all across the board now. I did get a chance to break out my big cat here. I mean, this is my big stuff. This is the stuff I use for the big old catfish down here. Finally got a snag out there too. That's gonna happen out there next summer. And I can set out there. It might fall on something. Something might pull it off. It's just stuck in a rock. Some half a pound hits it, it can pull right out of the rock. Always think what the water is like next year before it's fall. It goes out here, sandbar goes out there deep. I keep that spot. Body right there. Just in time. Hit that mic, he died just in time. Yeah, Danny, I saw it. I didn't want to mention it on the feed. I didn't know or not, you know. But thanks, Danny. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. No, you don't like, sometimes people don't like mentioning that. Oh, you can't? All right. Danny's the one that mentioned the donation. I didn't want to, till I had the permission to do so. But that's going to help out so much of the channel. Help out with bills and all kinds of stuff. Been tough the last couple of days. I've been having to collect cans and all that other stuff. But tell you what, it's not that hard of a job, to be honest, with my little scooter. By the time I run down to the scrapyard, I usually have enough for a cup of coffee and stuff. Oh, I know, but you know, some people, they don't like their to be mentioned on PayPal when they donate. So let's see, 13 people in, 97 thumbs up. We are so close to that 100 mark. First thing I'm gonna get on the way home is a dose of Aleve. Oh, this headache is killing me. Because the Tylenol just ain't doing it no more. And who do we have in? Lewis, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. One more. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And AP, 3 more likes to 100. We're getting so close, folks. I haven't gotten 100 likes in a long time. Been a better part of 2 months since I've gotten 100 likes. Oh, you got a call? Oh, I understand. Nine people in, 97 thumbs up. That's an awesome little view of that train, isn't it? I'm not sure why they slacked up right now. It might be the combination of dropping water temperatures, you know, that water warming up so fast right down here right now. Might be kind of stunning them, but I'm sure they're still there. It's just getting them to hit. I had one on that close rod. I'm fairly confident that was either a blue cat or a sturgeon. And it was a sturgeon. It was a couple pound sturgeon. They get actually pretty big down here. Yeah, Chaos with the cool little decal emojis. I suppose I could put on another artificial and cast it down here. Just bite. Probably right on top of where that truck is. It's still up to fight. Definitely enough water to go. About that for a minute. I don't know. Let's see, 98. We got 98 thumbs up, folks. Let's see, Corey, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Another? Thanks, Danny. Danny sent me another $10 donation. That is awesome, Danny. Appreciate that. Wow. Thank you, Danny. That made my day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Danny. Let's see. Says, hi, Danny. And Corey says, hello to you all. And Danny says, hi, Corey. And Corey says, hi, May. Danny says, hi, May. Danny says, oh, you're welcome. And he says, no, you can use it. Yeah, I definitely can. I gotta think of what I've been, kind of scrumping and scraping. I can get that tomorrow morning. But I don't want to get that down here at the gas station. It's expensive somewhere. Fishing with Rivers says hi. 7 people in, 98 thumbs up. We just got 2 more to make it for 100. We have 1 more fish hooked out there deep, but she popped off. Danny says, hi, fishing. Oh, it's a big... Heard that out in the middle of the river. That was one of those big blue cat out there, just way the heck out there in the middle. How can that fish take that current? Let's see, Dirty, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Dirty says, how's it going, everybody? We've caught 2 buffalo carp, one pretty good drum. I had 1 fish hooked out there deep. He popped off. That was probably another sturgeon, a much bigger one this time, because he was fighting. Dirty says, hi, Danny. 8 people in, 98 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. We just got 2 more to hit 100. Kind of fighting a pretty bad migraine right now, but I'm staying positive. It's a little bit better, especially down close to this water, because this river's pretty cool right now. Getting that nice cool breeze across my forehead. Drew says, that's awesome, buddy. Hope you get a monster. Danny says, by the way, Mike, no push-ups for the... Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, okay. I don't want to argue with that one. I don't do push-ups. I do sit-ups. I'm too freaking old to be doing push-ups. Dadgummit. I'm an old man there, Danny. I can't be doing them daggone push-ups. Oh, here comes, look at him sneaking up. See him? The 2 geese right there in the middle of the screen? That's how shallow it is. They're walking up there. If they're sneaking up. Right to the left of us. Yeah, that ain't worth 2 push-ups. I mean, that ain't worth 2 thumbs up. That's cool. They know me so much now. The first time I come down here, they wouldn't let me get within 100 yards of them. Now they're just swimming up like, we don't care. It's okay. And see, Danny says, hi, Fishless. "14 people in, 98 thumbs up. Don't forget to double tap that screen for me. Double tap, double tap. We're so close to 100 subs. We're so close to 100 thumbs up. Oh, 99. We got one more. Who will be the 100? Oop, that's a bite. Got it. Fish on. I pulled up. How the heck did... That was a good hook set. Oh. That was a good hook set, too. I don't know why I missed that. Crapola. That hook is just sticks to my finger. I know exactly where I had it. Right over where that truck is. I was acting like a channel cat. Maybe I can't get this one in. We just got it. God, I'm off right now. It took me all day, but he's finally wearing me down. God, I had that one. 100, that's awesome. Thank you, folks. Thank you, thank you. Wasn't that big a fish again, but it would have been nice to land it, or at least see it. So close on that last fish. Yeah, this head has got me going. Let's see, LOL keeps taking their like away. I don't know. Not that it really matters. We made it, folks. Thank you. Let's see. Danny says 99, haha. Oh, it's okay. And Alvin, it's okay. Thanks for giving me a little bit of smile there. Like it, no better. Thanks, Alvin. Yes, hi, Alvin. Jenny says back up to 100. So AP is that the water marks on the bridge spot? Yeah, that's where it was off for a long time. It in flood water, it'll go all the way up to the very, very top of this bridge and over the top of it. Because you know this river, the top of this bank is flood stage, which is 30 feet. And, on those super floods, we'll get up to like 40, 45 feet, like 10, 12 feet above flood stage, and it'll be way up to the top of that bridge. She can fluctuate quite a bit. Yeah, this is a massive river. It's got a lot of tributaries and creeks and streams and rivers that dump into it. And this river basically starts as a little trickle up in Canada. You can jump across the Mississippi up there. See, Danny says that would be billions of liters of water. Yeah, this you ought to see this river when it's like that. It just spreads out and nothing holds it. Even I stay away from the river when it's like that. It's dangerous. You have chunks of debris, houses, cars, all kinds of crap floating down the river. Let's see, who do we have in? Natasha, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. 100 likes of my wife's account. It is I, Sergi. Thank you, appreciate that. Let's see, Denny says, hi AP, and Chaos says, I've been up to the birth of the Mississippi. I haven't been up there. I've seen pictures of it. I mean, I've only gone probably a couple 100 miles upriver, to be honest. I went downriver towards the Gulf of Mexico. Let's see, Sergi says, subbed your wife too. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. I don't know if you want need to be modded on that on your backup account or not, because you don't really have I was just checking. It's kind of your backup account probably. I mean, I can. You've had it for a while, so I feel okay about it. It's just I'll add it nevertheless. See, Sergi says, you're awesome, Sergi. And AP says, I'm at the bottom of the Mississippi. Yeah, I've made it all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico once in my life. Just once when I was younger. I took a trip when I was like 19 with my sister all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Danny says, LOL. Well, we might as well try to break the 4-hour barrier. We got 20 minutes left. Kia says I'm 3 hours from the berth. Yeah, that's pretty actually pretty close. We have, well, how much of a battery charge left anyways? 28%. We should be able to make it. See, Chaos says, AP says, awesome, Chaos. Sergio says, I'm subscribed to my wife's account, the MVP channel. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sure you can. Well, I hope you enjoy some of the content and stuff I've put together over the years. I mean, it wasn't until I, became a part of the YouTube family of anglers that I was able to become monetized. See, Ruby, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ruby says hi, and Ruby says enjoy. Chaos says, hey, Ruby. I will set that too. I know you're kind of a young channel, but you've got some subscribers. I hope you can pick up some on the live, check out some other people's videos. Enjoy some of our YouTube fishing content we make, and other kinds of YouTube content. There's all kinds of channels out here. Yeah, we got about 19 minutes before we break the 4-hour barrier. I haven't made a 4-hour live in a long time. I got a splitting headache. I need some leave on the way home, that's for sure. And I'm out of coffee. That's going to irritate me more than anything else. We've had a couple decent fish hooks. Missed them. Caught a couple buffalo carp. A drum. Said Ruby, oh, you need to go fishing? Well, just grab a rod and reel and head out to the water. Get some worms, some crickets, whatever kind of bait. Hot dogs. I mean, most local ponds are stocked with channel catfish, bluegill. They love hot dogs. Real of life, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Real of life says MVP. Yeah, I can buy coffee now. To be honest, I make better on my own. I definitely make better coffee at home. I just, I ran out. And I know it's in a soda bottle. The one thing you cannot carry on the scooter is an open soft drink. It won't work. I mean, I tried it. You need both hands on that scooter. And if you don't, whoa, yeah, it's not good. Danny says, hi, real. And Chaos says, real. And let's see. Ruby says, trains blowing horns. Yep. $16 people in, 104 thumbs up, folks. Awesome. It's been an awesome day. Beautiful down here. may or may not know this. People new to the channel, like 5 feet there's a truck. Something. I'm not kidding you. There's a truck. Check out my earlier live feeds when the water's low. There's a truck right there. Something's nibbling on this worm, trying to get the rest of it off. That one's snagged up and snagged on a rock. I can feel it. Hopefully something will pull it off. And I'm just casting that right on top of that truck. I mean, you can like quite literally climb inside of this truck. It actually used to be up there. Kind of sunk down quite a bit. That's been one heck of a day, folks. It really has. Ruby says they're gonna bite soon. Yeah, I had on a mic feed, but she dies after about 3 hours. I have to hook a battery charger up to the mic feed, and then I'm wearing more, you know, hardware than just too much to have to worry about. See, Bouncer Slab says, how's everything doing today? It's been doing pretty good. Got kind of a splitting headache, but I'll deal with that with some Aleve on the way home. Tylenol ain't doing diddly bunkus anymore. See, Chaos, maybe I should try fishing for carp when on the ice on the river. My hooks, I don't know. I can wait for opener for northern pike in May. Well, carp really are tough to hit when the water's got some ice on it. Mind you, as soon as that ice opens up, they usually you can catch them then. Danny says, "Tire bouncer." Yeah, I don't doubt it. In the Netherlands, it's probably what is it, 1 o'clock or something in the morning. I think we're 5 or 6 hours ahead. So it'd be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12, I don't know. But it's getting pretty late. Oh yeah, I meant with the ice clears. Yeah, as soon as the ice clears, you usually got those carp moving into the shallows. And you just take a whole can of corn. No, well, probably where you guys are, you can't really use corn for bait because you have the regulations. But in Missouri, you can use corn for any. You can bait up the spot for anything but rainbow trout, Missouri waters. You can use corn anywhere you want. But whole kernel sweet corn is pretty effective for trout. I'm 5 minutes from a nice river. Well, as soon as the ice clears, go ahead and give it a shot. I mean, you're not a YouTube angler until you've skunked a couple times. Believe you me, I've done it enough times. I've had about 8 or 9 skunk days. Not last month, the month before that. Last month, the rainbow trout are kind of running pretty good right now, so they're pretty easy to catch. Yeah, they stock these lakes down here around me with rainbow trout during the wintertime. Because apparently people can't catch fish during the wintertime. Just, kind of mentioning because, I'm kind of catching fish, so. You can use corn for bait. Well, then just take a whole can of corn, a whole can of sweet corn, take about half of that, about maybe 6 to 8 hours before you hit the spot you're going to fish, and bait up that spot, you know, vigorously. And where you think you're going to cast, leave a majority of it. You just want to scatter that around to get the carp's attention so they come in. And then just basically fish that spot like you normally would. Only one rod though. Yeah, yeah, I got you. Down here, it's 3 rods per person on the Mississippi River, and 2 rods per person in lakes. And if you're fishing for rainbow trout, you can use 2 rods, right? But you can only have 3 hooks in aggregate, which means if you got a treble hook on one of those rods, that's all you can use. That's why I use single hooked barbless rooster tails when I'm fishing for rainbow trout. That way I can use another rod as long as it's a single hook. Carp fishing goes all year round here too, just like panfish. I can only imagine trying to get a carp through the ice. Yeah, that would be tricky. Yeah, these buffalo carp, they will still hit during cold water. I'm definitely going to be trying for some common carp tomorrow. I'll probably do common carp, crappie, and largemouth tomorrow simultaneously, because the lake I'm going to be fishing has got those 3 main species in that lake. Plus, you know, some channel around, but they're stockers. They're only like a pound, 2 pounds. Would like to hook into like a 20 or 30 pound common carp. That'd be fun. And there's some big ones up in the fairgrounds. Let's see, Chaos says, I've never tried it a lot. My ice fishing luck is terrible. Yeah, I don't have a lot of practice, unfortunately. We had about maybe a week worth of temperatures in St. Louis where the ice was thick enough to walk on. And after that, it got warmer. We got some rain and that ice. Yep. That was it. See, 104 people in, 7 thumbs up. I mean, 7 people in, and 104 thumbs up. Got that mixed up. My head's a little... For carp, it's pretty easy. I mean, depends upon how far they are away from the bank. You just want to get away with as little weight as you can get to them. I mean, if they're 20 feet out from the bank, a little split shot rig will do you. If they're halfway to the middle of the lake, yeah, you're probably going to need a slip sinker or something to get to them. So I got really lucky last spring, though. Through fall, didn't get skunked once when I was fishing bass and pike. Every once in a while I'll get skunked bass fishing, and it's usually my fault. I'll wind up getting them hooked and then pop off on me or something, and do that 2 or 3 times, and you just get frustrated. And they had a long period of time where they didn't stock any rainbow trout because the ones they stocked got washed out into the Merrimack River because of some flooding. And I got skunked like 3 days in a row up there because they basically just ran out of trout up there. And it was like 25, 26 degrees, and the majority of the ponds and lakes were frozen. There were chunks of ice floating down here, so... We just got 7 minutes. We've been 3 hours and 53 minutes in. Boy, that 15 minutes went by fast, didn't it, folks? We just got 15 minutes before we'll break through the 4-hour barrier. Been a while since I've done a 4-hour end. It's been, I can't remember since the last time I made it over 100 thumbs up. check this rod one more time. If I'm sitting in the sand, my butt's all wiggly. Tree to the left of the truck. It's trees in there. God, it's almost petrified. Almost. See, I love using spinnerbaits. I like to be constant reeling. I can only use one rod. You and me both. I love spinnerbaits. I love the little Strike King mini spinnerbaits. They work on the smaller largemouth, the smaller fish, but they also catch some big largemouth too. Summertime, I'll put that on there with a little crawl on the back of it, slow it down. And the lake I fish is really, really murky, so Colorado's seem to work better than the willow leaves. Been listening to you while I Sky Fishing, what's going on? Sky Blue, thanks for coming in. Thank you, appreciate you. What is going on? Been listening to you while I do chores. Hit the thumbs up. While ago, just wanted to say hi. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying. And I hope the chores go by fast. CKS says pike and bass seem to love them, or maybe they're technically hate them. Yeah, you get a one near a bass, and that just the vibration and the pulse of those little Colorado blades, they just woohoo, they gotta hit it, or at least take a whack at it. Chaos says cheers, Blue Wolf. Three minutes to go. Boy, it's gonna be miserable getting back with this sun in my face. And here comes another train. Yeah, I think we worn out our welcome here for this spot for the day. Chaos says, been an awesome live. I appreciate that, Chaos. Thank you. You can see you guys can see that rock face over there? That wasn't even sticking out when the current was running over the top of that when we got here. And now there are actually rocks sticking out. So that's gone up down at least maybe 4 or 5 inches since we've been here. If we let this set one day, this whole sandbank's going to be out. And then it's going to be on for some big old grass carp and stuff. Just a minute and 30 seconds. I don't know if it helps or not, but you know, keeping it pretty accurate to your 2 hour, 2.5 hour, 3 hour, 3.5 hour. I don't know if it helps the YouTube algorithm or not, but I think it helps to consistently push your videos when you go do live feeds. If you try to keep them at a certain times, could just be me. Couldn't hoit. Yeah, she's been a beautiful day down here. Pretty productive. I missed a lot of bites, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. Just 30 seconds to go before we'll go past that 4-hour barrier. And if you guys know anything about YouTube, every time you buff, you're losing 30 or 40 seconds. So that's why I give it the little expo. That and the fact I like to say goodbye to everybody. Chaos go with the cool little goat emojis. That is actually cool little goat emojis. Yeah, we punched by the 4-hour barrier. And to make it so we break through it, we are just to give you guys a nice view of the river down here. Yeah, she's getting much, much lower down here. But thank you guys for coming. That's the barge that got stuck down there. She's been stuck for a while. Chaos says, see you around, MVP. Take care. All right, you too. Thanks for coming in and joining us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna break her down, so I'm just gonna give her a few seconds and just say good luck, my friends. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water. Keep doing what you love, and well, keep them lines tight. See you on the next one. Thank you.